Hey, I'm Dr. Bryan DiMarco here at Renew Dental. We get a lot of questions from our patients about teeth whitening, so I'm here today to answer a few of the most common questions and hopefully give you a better understanding about teeth whitening. So the first thing we get asked by patients is, what is the safest way to whiten your teeth? So doing teeth whitening through a dentist is going to be the safest way to whiten your teeth. When we do teeth whitening, what we're simply doing is breaking down the outer stain that's on the surface of the tooth. So tooth whitening is actually not doing anything to damage the tooth structure underneath, which is ideal. Best thing is to do it at a dentist because we use regulated products that have been certified by Health Canada so that we know what's in that procedure is not going to hurt your tooth or damage your mouth. So another thing we commonly get asked is, does teeth whitening have any side effects? So the good thing with whitening, because all we're doing is simply breaking down that built up layer of stain and debris that's built up on the outside of the tooth, is that we're not damaging the tooth structure itself. One of the main side effects, though, of removing that layer is that it's very common that you will have some sensitivity in your teeth for a few days after your whitening. The good news is that sensitivity is usually only for a couple of days, and then it will go away completely, and your teeth will be back to feeling like normal. So patients will ask, how is professional teeth whitening done? So generally there's two main ways. The way that we do it at our office is that we will take a 3D scan of your mouth to make custom whitening trays for your mouth. We then will give you a product that you can use in the comfort of your own home. You apply a little bit into the tray and wear it for about 45 minutes a day. You generally have to do this for anywhere from about 5 to 14 days until you get the results that you're looking for. The other common way that whitening is done is in the dental office, where you come in and you get the whitening done usually in a 2 or 3 hour session. This isn't something that we do at our office because I found that when we did this, the patient would get really sensitive and it would be really uncomfortable and not a great experience for them. So therefore, we only do the at-home whitening because I generally found it goes a lot better for patients. So another common question that we get is, why is doing tooth whitening through a dental office the best? So the reason that doing it at our office or at a dental office is the best is because we use material that has been certified for tooth whitening. A lot of the off-market or at the store products may not have the same quality of ingredients in the whitening, and therefore you may have other side effects by using it. So we often get asked, what are the pros and cons of teeth whitening? So some of the pros of teeth whitening are that it's a very safe and easy method to make your teeth brighter and whiter. Another benefit is that it's usually going to cost a lot less than doing other dental procedures such as dental veneers or dental bonding. The main downside of doing whitening is that while you're doing it, you are going to have some sensitivity on your teeth. But the good news is that only lasts for a couple of days, and once you stop the whitening treatment, that is generally going to go away. The con of whitening is that when we're doing it, because we're breaking down that stain layer on the outside of the tooth, the teeth can be a bit sensitive. The good news is, though, once you finish the whitening treatment, that sensitivity is going to go away within about 2 to 3 days. So patients will often ask, how many times can you whiten your teeth professionally? So generally what we recommend at our office is that we do an initial whitening. So you're going to whiten anywhere from 5 to 14 days until you get the results that you're looking for. After that, if you are part of the whitening program at our office, because it's a lifetime whitening program, when you come in for your regular cleanings, you're going to receive a touch-up whitening kit. And at that point, you can whiten for about 2 to 3 days to get your results back to where they were after the initial whitening phase. By doing this every 6 months, you're going to stay on top of the staining and keep your teeth as white and as bright as they can be. So patients will also ask, how can I extend the results of a teeth whitening treatment? So some of the main ways that we can do this would be by avoiding certain foods or materials that stain our teeth. So for example, for foods, if we're reducing the amount of coffee that we drink, the amount of tea we drink, the amount of red wine, those foods all have high staining components in them that can cause the whitening to not last as long. Another common thing that causes whitening to not last very long is smoking. So unfortunately with smoking, that is going to increase the amount of stains that you have on your teeth, and it's going to cause your whitening treatment not to last as long. So if we can avoid those, we generally can get a longer lifespan or result out of the whitening that you've done. So patients will ask, when can I schedule a teeth whitening appointment? So you can schedule that at any time. If you are a new patient to the office, though, we do need to do first an exam so that we can check the health of your other teeth. One of the main issues if we whiten and say you have some cavities in the back is that your teeth can be really sensitive, and that can potentially be super uncomfortable for you as a patient. So as long as we've taken care of any of the issues in your mouth and your teeth are healthy, we could get you scheduled in to do the scan for the whitening at any point. So I hope I was able to answer some of your questions about tooth whitening. If you did have any further questions, or you are interested in getting tooth whitening done for yourself, please feel free to reach out to our office at 204-817-6768, and we'd be happy to help.